This is old Claude again. I want to talk with you today about the wow factor in the faith as it relates to the Holy Spirit. In a previous section, I talked about the Holy Spirit, the seriousness of the way in which the priests approach the Holy Spirit on the day of Pentecost. On the day of Atonement in the Holy of Holies. But I want to go back and touch a little bit on that, the factor of what was going on with the priest in the Holy of Holies on the Day of Atonement, and go forward to other wow moments. Okay, now suppose an American, in some fashion, incognito, could have been present with the high priest on the Day of Atonement in the Holy of Holies. And he goes over and he takes a peek at the cherubim over the mercy seat over the Ark of the Covenant. And there, in the midst of that, is the Shekinah glory of God, the Holy Spirit, the manifestation of the Holy Spirit like that inside there. Now, what would that American have said about that? As he comes in, he looks at that and he says, "Whoa," or "Wow." Yeah. That's assuming he wouldn't have been struck dead. He's there incognito. Okay. Now, let's move forward to the dedication of the temple under Solomon. It's been constructed. It's being dedicated. And there's Solomon's prayer of dedication. And then the Lord tells him about what to do if there's a problem, if there's drought in the land and so forth. And gives him Second Chronicles, what's recorded in Second Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and forgive their sin and will heal their land. Then the Holy Spirit, I don't know just exactly when that happened in that whole transaction, but the Holy Spirit came down in such tangible expression that the priest couldn't even stand to minister. And if we had our incognito American there, he just said, "Wow." Okay. Now we'll skip on past Daniel's being preserved in the lion's den and the 3 Hebrew children in the fiery furnace, and let's go on to the New Testament and the book of Acts. It certainly was a wow moment when the Holy Spirit came on the day of Pentecost. That was certainly a wow moment. But a more clearly definable moment was in the chapter 3 of the book of Acts at Gate Beautiful, when Peter and John, but Peter healed the man who had been lame from birth. And he went, as he was healed, and strength came into his feet, and he gets up and he goes with them, walking and leaping and praising God through the temple. We could say, "Wow." And an equally wow moment would be immediately following that, because everyone knew that this guy had been at entrance to the Gate Beautiful, begging alms for all his life. Everybody knew him, and there was no faking this thing. And it led directly to 5,000 men. So it had been anyway, being added to the church. Consider the fact that, a bunch of them would have had wives, practically all of them, and they'd have had an average of 2.5 kids apiece. So that was a wow moment when the church was being added to in this fashion. Then later on, when Peter would be preaching to the Gentiles for the first time in Cornelius' household, also recorded in the book of Acts, and the Holy Spirit fell on the Gentiles exactly as it had on the Jews on the day of Pentecost, we'd say, wow. Now, our faith is full of wow moments. And what's happened to us today is that we have been so comfortable apart from these wow moments that our faith has almost become dead. And in the early church, I like what it says in Mark, the 16th chapter and the 20th verse. And they went out and preached everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming the word through accompanying signs. And we need to have the word preached, yes, in such fashion that signs and wonders can accompany it, so everybody can go, wow. That's it for now. Blessings on you.